We'll do a small exercise. Please make sure that your spine is straight. మీ వెన్నుముక స్ట్రైట్ గా పెట్టుకోండి. కంఫర్టబుల్ పొజిషన్ లో కూర్చోండి. Sit in a very comfortable position. Place your arms on your thighs, palm upwards. Okay, you should place your palm upwards, chin a little bit upwards as well. కొంచెం మీ చిన్ కొంచెం ఇట్లా పైకి పెట్టుకోండి. And it's a breathing exercise. So inhale cheyali. You have to, when you are inhaling, your tummy should come out, and when you are exhaling, your tummy should go in. And after you inhale, మన శ్వాస లోపల తీసుకున్న తర్వాత ఒక 5 seconds హోల్డ్ చేయండి. ఓకే, జస్ట్ 5 seconds హోల్డ్ చేయండి. Okay, so close your eyes. Let's start. This is a stress relieving technique, guys. Anyone can do it any point of time. Whenever you feel stressed, whenever you feel low, or whenever you feel not focused, whenever you feel disturbed, just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and then hold it. Hold as much as possible. When you exhale, push your tummy inside. Do it 5 times, guys, and don't open your eyes after 5 times. I'll tell you how to do it. Again, inhale. Hold it. Exhale. You should forcefully exhale, and you should forcefully push your tummy inside. Again, మీ పొట్టని లోపల తోయండి, సో దట్ లోపల ఉన్న కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ అంతా మీ శరీరం నుంచి బయటికి రావడం స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. అగైన్ ఇన్హేల్. Hold it and exhale. Again, inhale. Hold it. Hold cheyandi. So you'll feel the pressure building up inside your body. Then slowly exhale. So you're trying to remove all the negativity from your mind, negativity from your body. You're trying to remove all the toxins from your body. You're trying to remove not useful gases from your body. So that's the reason you're holding it up and building all the pressure and toxins inside, and then throwing it away from your body. So that's the main intention of this technique, so that your stress is relieved out. మీ స్ట్రెస్ తగ్గడానికి, మీ శరీరంలో ఉన్న టాక్సిన్స్ కానీ, కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ కానీ, హార్మ్ఫుల్ గ్యాసెస్ కానీ రిలీజ్ చేయడానికి మనం చేసే టెక్నిక్ ఇది. వన్ మోర్ టైమ్. ఇన్హేల్. Hold it. Slowly exhale. Now rub your palms. Rub your palms as much fast as possible so that you need to feel the warmth in your palms. Press against each other so hard. మీ అరచేతులు తీసుకుని రెండు చేతులు రబ్ చేయండి, మీ వేడి పుడుతుంది. And then you just close your eyes with that same palms on top of your eyes. Put your palms on top of your eyes, the bottom of your palms on your eyes. Just apply that heat on top of your eyes. Do it 5 times, please. Now slowly try to open your eyes. Don't open it fastly. Slowly open cheyandi. Right. Good. Take your time and do it. So today's topic is what's in my plate and is it the right combo, right? What's in my plate and is it the right combo? So many of you have got a lot of doubts, and many were asking me whether this is the right combination or can I add this to this, can I add that. So that's the reason of making this session more interactive than me explaining you all. So I want each and every one of you to unmute later. I mean, initially I'll speak about some things, then slowly we'll unmute each and everyone to ask their doubts and clear of them in this today's session itself. Okay. So in generally, my plate, my food and nutrition plate for diabetes and weight loss should be in a very balanced way. For example, 50% of your plate should consist of non-starchy vegetables. 50% మీ ప్లేట్ నాన్ స్టార్చీ వెజిటబుల్స్తో నిండాలి. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, spinach, bottle gourd, okra, cucumber, beans, cabbage. So something like this, which doesn't have starch in them. దాంట్లో స్టార్చ్ ఉండకూడదు or very less ఉండాలి. Mostly these are all non-starchy vegetables: spinach, bottle gourd, okra, cucumber, beans, and cabbage. 25% of the plate only should consist of whole grains or millets. అంటే బ్రౌన్ రైస్ కానీ, హోల్ వీట్ రోటీ కానీ, జవాల్ రోటీ, బాజ్రే ki roti, or quinoa, or red rice, or any other grains that you like apart from white rice. So I ask you to eat at least once or twice white rice in a week. So you can do that. So వారంలో ఒక రోజు కానీ 2 రోజు కానీ మీరు వైట్ రైస్ పెట్టుకోండి, నాట్ అన్ ఇష్యూ. Minimum 25 to 30% of your plate should get covered with lean protein. For example, for vegetarians, moong dal, paneer, tofu, like this. For non-veg people, grilled chicken, egg whites, eggs, complete eggs, whole eggs, country eggs, anything, and some curd. Give examples. And some side portions, like very small portions, healthy fats, like ghee, 1 to 2 teaspoons max, not more than that. Nuts, 5 to 6. Seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, and some cold press oils. Always prefer some cold press oils and make sure you use them in certain way. I'll also tell you how to prepare your meals in this today's session. And small corner, very small corner for fermented probiotics. For example, 50 grams of curd, buttermilk, or A small homemade pickle you can take it, not an issue, but don't eat your complete meal with the pickle should be a very small corner or in the side. And optional side is where you can include some more cucumbers, carrots, and other salads. మీ ప్లేట్లో 50% నాన్ స్టార్చీ వెజిటబుల్స్ ఉండాలి, 25% గ్రెయిన్స్ ఉండాలి, అండ్ 30% to 25% ప్రోటీన్ ఉండాలి. సైడ్ పోర్షన్స్ సమ్ ఫ్యాట్స్ ఉండాలి. అలాగే కొంచెం చిన్న చిన్న ప్రోబయోటిక్స్ లైక్ కర్డ్ అండ్ స్మాల్ పికల్ ఆర్ లో గ్లైసమిక్ ఇండెక్స్ రైస్. These are very important to checklist how your plate can be taken care of. What are the checkpoints that you need to learn? Low glycemic index. Low glycemic index ante enti asla? What is glycemic index? So glycemic index is nothing but the amount of carbohydrates present in your food particles which you take, for example, a rice or a whole wheat roti or anything you give it anything that you say that has to have less carbs in it, and the spike of sugars that happens in a very fast way is what is called as glycemic index. So ఎంత ఫాస్ట్గా మనం ఒక పదార్థం తీసుకుంటే లేకపోతే భుజిస్తే మనకి షుగర్ లెవెల్స్ పెరుగుతాయో దాన్నే గ్లైసెమిక్ ఇండెక్స్ అంటాం. The more the lower the glycemic index, the better. The more higher the glycemic index is not better for us. It increases the sugar levels. So it doesn't mean that you should not eat them at all. It means that you have to give them the very lowest preference. అంటే వాటికి లో ప్రిఫరెన్స్ ఇవ్వాలండి. లో గ్లైసెమిక్ ఇండెక్స్ ఎందులో ఉంటాయండి? ఫోకస్ ఆన్ స్లో డైజెస్టింగ్ కార్బ్స్, హోల్ గ్రెయిన్స్, లెగ్యూమ్స్ అంటే మనం తీసుకునే బీన్స్, డిఫరెంట్ వెరైటీస్ ఆఫ్ బీన్స్, ఇవన్నీ లో గ్లైసెమిక్ ఇండెక్స్ లెగ్యూమ్స్ అనమాట. అలాగే ప్రోటీన్. సో ప్రోటీన్ ఎందుకు తీసుకోవాలి? వై ప్రోటీన్ షుడ్ బి టేకన్? టు ఎన్ష్యూర్ satiety and help the fat loss and improve the muscle gain. Because when you gain muscle, your sugars will automatically come down, because after 35 your muscle starts losing, and that's the reason you have to make sure per every kg body of your weight 0.8 to 1 gram of protein has to be taken minimum. Next, fats. Good fats in moderation are always better for your heart. Don't eat all the fats which has trans fatty acids and saturated fatty acids. Always prefer mu-fast and pu-fast, అంటే mono unsaturated fatty acids and polyunsaturated fatty acids. You can ask me, sir, what are the examples of mu-fa and pu-fa? So ఇవన్నీ ఎక్కడ దొరుకుతాయి? Basic thing is what I'm talking about is your nuts, oils, olive oil, groundnut oil, mustard oil, canola oil. These are all good examples of mu-fa rich. Nuts, almonds, peanuts, cashews, pistachios. These are all good mu-fa examples. Seeds, sesame seeds, flax seeds, sunflower seeds. These are all good seeds example. Avocado, peanut butter. These are all which is not sweetened. Peanut butter is good. So this is good for belly fat reduction. These are good for diabetes. These are good for heart health. Next is polyunsaturated fatty acids, PUFA antam. For non-vegetarians, omega-3 fatty acid sources, fatty fish, any fatty fish, mackerel, salmon, tuna, these are all good. And examples for vegetarians is flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts. These all have PUFAs. Omega-6 sources, sunflower oil, pumpkin seeds, corn oil, soybean oil. So these have omega-6 fatty acids. They reduce the inflammation in the body, reduce the cholesterol, because they reduce the bad cholesterol and increase the good cholesterol, because these are good cholesterol at the end of the day. మనం ఎప్పుడైతే లోపల బ్యాడ్ కొలెస్ట్రాల్ తగ్గించాలనుకుంటున్నామో we have to increase the good cholesterol, then only the bad cholesterol will come down. So many people ask, sir, can I take two cloves of garlic every day? See, you can take it or you don't take it, but point is, if you can reduce it, your bloating, your acidity, your bloating, acidity and gastric issue will definitely come down. And for sure, if you reduce your garlic intake, you start feeling much more lighter. And when you feel lighter, you start becoming more proactive, and your metabolism will definitely rise up. So there are many other sources of fatty foods that you can take, which increase the good fats and which reduce the bad fat in the body without doing any harm to us. So in that way, this MUFAS and PUFAS will help you to get your bad cholesterol down. మీ మ్యూఫాస్ ప్యూఫాస్ ఇప్పుడు మనం చర్చించుకున్న కొన్ని ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అవి డెఫినెట్గా మనం సేకరించగలిగితే, వాటిని మనం తినగలిగితే, వాటిని మనం ఫుడ్లో కనుక ఇంక్లూడ్ చేసుకోగలిగితే డెఫినెట్గా బ్యాడ్ కొలెస్ట్రాల్ అనేది ఆటోమేటిక్గా తగ్గుతుంది. ఎందుకంటే ఇన్ఫ్లమేషన్ తగ్గుతుంది, కొలెస్ట్రాల్ తగ్గుతుంది, అండ్ ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్ కూడా తగ్గుతాయి. సో చాలా మంది అడగచ్చు, సార్ ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్ కూడా పెరిగిపోతాయి మాకు, కొలెస్ట్రాల్ పెరుగుతుంది, ఓకే, బట్ ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్ ఏంటి? ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్, సో these triglycerides are nothing but mostly fatty like structure, and these fatty like structures will definitely affect our heart health. So ఈ ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్ ఏం చేస్తాయి అంటే దే ఫార్మ్ లైక్ what do you say, if you see a pipe, water pipe, there will be some scaling inside the pipe, right? Because of hard water. మన hard water వల్ల there will be scaling. So that is something like triglycerides. So in our arteries, ఆ బ్లాకేజెస్ ఫామ్ అయ్యేది కూడా ఈ ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్ వల్లే, అండ్ దట్స్ ద రీజన్ డాక్టర్ పుట్స్ యూ ఆన్ బ్లడ్ థిన్నర్స్. ఓకే, సో జనరలీ the calories that we don't need, body will convert them into triglycerides, which are stored in the fat cells. మన ఫ్యాట్ సెల్స్ లో స్టోర్ అయి ఉంటాయి. సో లేటర్ హార్మోన్స్ రిలీజ్ దెమ్ ఫర్ ఎనర్జీ బిట్వీన్ మీల్స్. Okay, so if your triglycerides are high and then they are crossing around 1000 and 1800, because recently we saw few values in that way, they cross 1000 and 1800. So how do we make sure that we utilize them and utilize for our body and reduce them? So it means that we are not burning our calories and we are sedentary mostly. That's the reason when your sedentary lifestyle is more, your triglycerides will definitely become high, and that is just one reason. Adokka reason. But other reasons ఏమున్నాయి అంటే స్మోకింగ్ might definitely increase uh, uh, triglycerides, alcohol, excess sugar and refined carbs like maida, sweets and all, overeating, ఏ టైంలో పడితే ఆ టైంలో తినటం ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్ పెంచుతుంది, sedentary lifestyle, uncontrolled diabetes, sugars, high sugars, HbA1c's, if it is high, your triglycerides will increase. Kidney and liver issues, if there are any kidney or liver issues, you have to just check it out. And certain medications, for example, some steroids or some beta blockers might sometimes increase your triglycerides. So check it out with your treating doctor and make sure that your triglycerides are taken care of. So how do you lower them naturally? Okay, you have to cut your sugars and refined carbs, avoid sweets, juices, um, white rice for some time, bakery items, because bakery items carry most of maida and lot of trans fatty acids, I can say. They don't prepare this this bakery baked items with nice and fats or something. So that's the reason you have to take care of it and eat healthy fats. Choose MUFAs and PUFAs like we discussed about nuts, seeds and olive oil, fish. Add more fiber to your meals. uh, Fruits with skin, vegetables, flax seeds. Include for some people, oats is a little bit tricky part, because for some we saw oats were increasing the cholesterol. So I don't generally advise oats for anyone, but yes, if you're having them, you can eat in moderation, not more than 50 grams of oats or 25 grams of oats in a day. Limit your alcohol if you're taking alcohol, like 30 to 45 minutes of walk every day, and losing weight of obviously, of course, will definitely help you to reach all your these things. And why we are bothered about high triglycerides is because any heart diseases can occur, strokes can occur, and pancreatitis or insulin resistance, and of course, yeah, type 2 diabetes. These are the main reasons. That's the risk factor for before your triglycerides are becoming high and all. So these are the major concerns that you need to be taken care of. So make sure అంటే ఇవి ట్రైగ్లిసరైడ్స్ పెరగకుండా, మీ హార్ట్ డిసీజెస్ రాకుండా, స్ట్రోక్స్, ప్యాంక్రియాటైటిస్, ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్, టైప్ 2కి దారి తీసే ముందర ఇవన్నీ పెరుగుతాయి. ఇవన్నీ సిమ్టమ్స్ అనమాట. ఆల్రెడీ డయాబెటీస్ అయితే యూ మేక్ షూర్ దట్ దిస్ ఆర్ రెడ్యూస్డ్ అండ్ మేక్ షూర్ దట్ ఆర్ నాట్ ఇంక్రీజింగ్ ఎవ్రీ నౌ అండ్ దెన్. Very important point. Next point is Clear? Are we clear till now? Any doubts till now? If there are any doubts, please save it and we'll speak it in next 5 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes. Just note your doubts in separate paper and then we'll speak about it. Okay. Next. Many people are advising are asking me to advise, sir, what oils can I take? There is nothing like specifically, but any cold press oils you can take. For example, any cold press oils, cold press groundnut oil, cold press uh, mustard oil, or cold press, anything that you like, sesame oil. These are all good parts of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, and they all carry MUFAS and PUFAS, and these are good for the heart. So using it in moderation is very essential. For example, many people think like, if I use olive oil, if I use sesame oil, my heart is good and my heart is being taken care of. No, the method that we prepare or the method that we use in India or in our homes in generally has to change. మనం వాడే పద్ధతి కనుక చేంజ్ చేసుకోగలిగితే డెఫినెట్గా అది మనకి చాలా హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది. మెనీ ఆఫ్ us don't use that technique because we think that just using some cold press oil will not improve or will not increase our cholesterol. No, it's a wrong thing. The way that we cook matters a lot. For example, in general, what do? We generally put the pan on the stove and then we put oil in the beginning. So that has to change. Put some water in the beginning, let it boil, put your vegetables in it, let it boil for 15 minutes. So 50% to 75% it is already cooked in the water. Then at that point of time, when the water is about to go away from the basins and from the pans, then you need to put 1 to 2 teaspoons of oil, whichever healthy oil that you prefer. Let's say, for example, any cold press oil that we were speaking about. Then you need to add tempering into it. సో ఫస్ట్ బౌల్ పెట్టిన వెంటనే, బేసిన్ పెట్టిన వెంటనే దాంట్లోకి వాటర్ వేసి, వెజిటబుల్స్ వేసి 50% to 75% ఉడికిన తర్వాత, ఇట్ మీన్స్ 15 minutes of cooking done. Then some very little amount of water is left. Then you have to put some oil and tempering into it and then use it off. If you can use in this way, the oils that you buy, the money that you put for your oils is going to get benefited for your body, and that is how oil gets giving benefits to our body, not the previous way. This is the way that you need to cook for yourself, and this is how you conserve the nutrition for your vegetables that you buy for. Okay, so yeah, so that is how it is. And there are some meal pictures that I would like to share. Just would like to give you some idea like how it should be. Okay, are you all able to see my screen? I'm just trying to share. Just a second. Yeah, I'll tell you, and how to do tempering, I'll tell you one day. You can do it separately in the next stove and then put it on top of it. You can do that.
వెజిటబుల్స్ ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయి, 2 చపాతి, పెరుగు కూడా మంచిదే.
So if you see the amount of aloo is less, the amount of aloo is very less, but the beans is more. Okay, so this is how you need to make sure that your plate is taken.
Beans and aloo.
This sabzi, can you please mute, please? I'll be speaking. Just a second. I'll give you a chance, sir, to speak about. Just be patient for some more time. Yeah. So aloo beans ki sabzi. So beans and potato. So potato should be less. You can use sweet potato in place of potato. You can use any other carrots. You can add carrots into this and see some raita. This raita can be something like, carrot raita, beetroot raita, cucumber raita, or mixture of all those things. And some salad. This can be a little bit more as well. And this roti sabzi should be for one roti. Okay. And finish it up with one roti initially with this complete plate. మొత్తం ఈ ప్లేట్ మొత్తం ఒక రోటీతో ఫస్ట్ ఫినిష్ చేయండి. దెన్ మళ్ళీ కర్రీ పెట్టుకోండి, రెండో రోటీ తినండి. దిస్ ఈజ్ హౌ యూ నీడ్ టు ఫినిష్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ మీల్. Okay, so start with cucumbers. So eat 5 cucumbers to 6 cucumbers, like half cucumber. Then come to roti, then sabzi, then curds along with it. సో ఇలా ఈ కాంబినేషన్లో తినగలిగితే డెఫినెట్గా మంచి రిజల్ట్స్ వస్తాయి. అండ్ షుగర్ లెవెల్స్ ఆల్సో స్టేస్ ఇన్ కంట్రోల్. అండ్ many were asking me, sir, how do I take my breakfast? I'll show you a breakfast picture as well, and I'll show you some meal pictures as well. So generally update my status, WhatsApp status. Sometimes please check it out, and you'll definitely understand how the meals will be and what are my suggestions. Just give me a second. I'll show you some pictures. So your breakfast can be something like this. Look onto my screen, you'll understand. Are you able to see that? Right. So see, some sweet potato, some avocado, tomatoes, cucumbers, carrots, nuts and seeds. This is how you can make sure that your breakfast can be sometimes like this. It doesn't need to be any South Indian breakfast or a North Indian breakfast. You can always have something like this into your plate for your breakfast. Okay, I'll share you the picture in the chart. Next is one more picture. Yeah, I'll definitely share, sir, with low GI values. So if you can see that, you can also eat like this when you have only dal. Many people ask me, sir, if we have only dal prepared at home, what should we do? Add couple of eggs, or in place of eggs, you can add always paneer. Okay, 50 grams of paneer you can add in place of 2 boiled eggs, and you can eat it in this fashion. ఈ విధంగా మీరు తినొచ్చు. Okay, and so your breakfast or dinner can be also be like this. So you can put couple of omelets like this, dosas. Here it can be paneer or tofu, or a good handful of chickpeas, like you've seen it previously, something like that. See this. So some upma, kheera and carrots, beetroot, and some paneer. So this is how you balance your meal. Not just vegetable upma. There are a lot of veggies in upma as well, but yes, along with that, some paneer, some carrot, and cucumbers, and some beetroots. You can do this. You can add some curds also here. Clear? So how do you take fruits like this? Even though you take these fruits, you can add some cucumbers and carrots. The more, see, if you think you can't eat more carrots and cucumbers, you can take tomatoes. You can take beetroots. You can grate them and then you can have it, or you can soak them in curd for some time and then have it. Grated carrots and grated beetroots. See, this is how you eat a mango. Yes, 2 meal a day is good for health, but make sure it is breakfast and dinner. Eating jackfruit. Okay, this is how you eat a jackfruit, and along with cucumbers and carrots. See, any fruit that you eat, make sure you're adding carrots and kheeras to it. So 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. snacks list. Yes, I'll definitely censor. You can eat nuts with lunch. Yes, Andy, definitely. And can we add millets and single polished rice in half and half portions? Yes, you can mix it, but your curry portion should be very high. Okay, these are few examples, and right. So yeah, now we are open to questions. You can always ask me questions. One, raise your hands, and I'll ask. I'll come one by one. Or you can put your queries in the chat. I'll answer them. Please
Can I-
suggest. Yeah, please.
Yeah. So a couple of questions there. So, regularly we eat carrots and cucumber, everything.
Yeah.
Can we put salt or and chaat
Yeah.
masala to that?
Yes, yes. You can see if chaat masala already has salt in it, sir. You can add some lemon and chaat masala if you're doing that both, or you can add some salt and pepper, which is low sodium salt.
Yeah, the pink salt is low sodium or what?
No, no, no.
Or
Pink salt is not low sodium salt. You can do the low sodium salt. There is a separate thing that you can use.
yeah. That
No
is coming
salads.
into it at.
Yes, yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
You can
And
put oregano. You can put oregano. Yes.
because it's always boring, eating
I know.
only raw.
Yeah, I get it.
And I want to know your views about sugar-free sweeteners, desserts, or drinks, or
No, sir, don't go for it. Don't go for it. Outside, the sugar-free means it is the cheapest form of artificial sweeteners, and they are not good for your health.
okay, and we
Eat
buy
one
that.
piece of normal sweet itself, doesn't matter, but you eat it less and then less frequent.
And what about sodas, sir? Because that good for health?
I tell you. So sodas have negative effect on the brain. If you take it on a daily basis, it's negative effect on our brain because it shrinks the brain size, and that's the reason you can order for a fresh lemon juice or lemon soda is better than other carbonated drinks, like for example any colas or something. So yeah, comparatively you can take it. Yes.
And we buy that sugar-free bottles, but nowadays
Sugar-free
that
pills, sugar-free
Zydus,
pills.
not pills, that powder sugar to use sometimes in because in a festival day if a diabetic has to take some.
Yeah.
So
You can sugar-free what? So can you be more precise?
that is that green bottle comes, no, sugar-free
You
Natura or
can take
something.
it. Yeah. Stevia. Yeah, you can take it.
Yeah, I can take it.
Yes.
But that sugar-free drinks and those cakes and all those, we should avoid that, right?
See, basically it contains, small piece, but it contains a lot of calories. And small bite of a small cake, you need to burn at least 15 minutes of walking.
Okay, got
So you go walk, get the cake, eat there, and come back by walk. So you can do that, sir.
it. Yeah. Hey, thank you. That
Yeah.
those are doubts, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. So is ghee good? Yes, ghee is good.
Sir, this is MG Arvitya. One question on the
Yeah.
eggs. So you suggested actually to take 2 eggs a day along with the breakfast and all. So I just wanted to check. I mean, if you have cholesterol and all, is it the yellow part of the egg is okay to?
Yeah. So a boiled egg, let's say for example, a hard boiled egg or a soft boiled egg should be yellow in color. It should not turn into gray color. And you should not more than cook it for 14 minutes, not more than 14 minutes. And the egg yellow is intact. Okay.
Okay. Okay, fine. So as long as it is in yellow in nature and if you don't cook for more than 14 minutes, it's okay, not a problem for cholesterol.
See, in moderation, it is good. If you see when do you need to limit egg yolk six? If you have very high LDL cholesterol,
Okay.
still you can take like 2 to 3 yolks per day. So 1 to 2 eggs per day for a diabetic person is considered as safe as possible.
Okay. But this is the omelette is fine with that or
Yeah, omelette is
any-
also fine. So see, for weight loss, it is 1 to 2 egg whites or 1 whole egg. For muscle gaining, 2 whole eggs with 2 to 3 egg whites. For cholesterol care, 1 to 2 eggs few times in a week is absolutely fine, and more egg whites. And for diabetes people, 1 whole egg to 2 whole egg daily is generally okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay. In salad, can I add peppers?
Yeah,
Is that
green
fine or-
peppers and bell peppers you can add. Yes.
Okay.
I have a question. I usually I don't like curd, to be honest. So, what is the replacement of curd in my diet?
Curds, in replacement of curds, you drink.
Yeah,
So you don't take any milk products, ma'am?
I can take it in a cooked form, but not in a raw form.
Okay. So generally we are talking about probiotics here. So
Yeah.
you can generally you can go for almond milk if possible,
Mhm.
or you can go for something like um, the starch that gets removed from the water, the fermented rice with water, or
Okay.
you can do a soya curd also if you want.
I don't take curds.
So it's so many probiotics. I mean, like something like other probiotics kinds, like nowadays you get some I don't know whether you like this, there is something called uh, what is it, man?
Yes, please
It's a
try
Japanese product. um, they come in the small shots. You can take that.
Yeah, Yakult.
Yakult, yeah.
Uh,
You can try Yakult, man. Yeah.
Okay.
So see, when you're not having curd, see what we're talking about is probiotics. Okay. So when you don't get probiotics, your gut health will be taken for a toss. So instead of that, there are many fermented herbal teas, or generally we what do you say? Ganji is what we say. If you can take a little bit of
kombucha
ganji,
is also there.
that is equivalent to the probiotics that we take with curds. And not much options if you're not a curd eater. So I can say you can mostly depend upon the other fruits and nuts and seeds, I can say. In
What
that
type
way,
of
fruits, any fruits.
any?
Apple, yeah, apple is good. Um, um, any
Yeah.
fruits, any vitamin C rich foods.
Melons are fine, yeah?
Melons is fine, yeah, but not at night, in the morning. Yeah.
Okay. And one more thing, I have stopped wheat roti and then I'm eating jawar roti. Okay, so I'm feeling quite light. So I mean, that's working out, but then I'm getting some dryness. So what should I add to, to
You're getting
compensate?
blindness means like I didn't understand the points of what
Dryness in the sense, say I'm wearing hard lenses. So there, I feel the dryness. Okay. In the eyes, I feel dryness, and then some itching problem.
Okay. So
Okay.
then you need
So
to,
skin
if that is
dryness,
the case, then you
basically.
need to reduce the intake and you need to combine it with something else. Let's say, for example, whole wheat atta with jawari a little bit or multimillet. You can try that.
Okay.
And someone asked, food cooked in the oven is good for health? Yes. In case if lunch is skipped for some reason not intended and not regular, is that fine? Please advise. Yes. You eat only when you feel hunger. There is no need that you should compulsorily have your lunch. If you're not feeling hungry, you can definitely skip it out. Yes, groundnut soaked overnight is absolutely fine. How many cucumbers have to per day? There is no limit, sir. It's up to you. How about mutton? Mutton, see, any non-veg thing that you cook, like for example, especially chicken and mutton, you should first pre-boil it or pre-pressure cook it with water. For chicken, it is one whistle. For mutton, it is at least 2 to 3 whistles. Then remove the water. This will drain off the animal fat from them, and then it is completely protein in your dish. So this way you can reduce the bad cholesterol that is getting into your body. Okay. Sunflower oil is okay for cooking. I've told you how to cook an oil. Any oil that you use, whether it is cold pressed or not cold pressed, you follow the procedure that I've just told you in just bit ago. You can use that technique.
One question. So when you are in the process of reducing your weight, is that black tea, black coffee is okay, or should be completely avoided?
Black coffee, okay. So generally caffeine is considered not good for our body because it reduces the calcium stores, it increases the cortisol content in the body, and it makes you feel heavy. So when you take black coffee, it is not about the milk that you're going to take. Yes, you can prefer some other herbal teas, if you can say, and that is much more safer to consume without giving any negative effects. See, if I give you one option A which has both positive and negative, if I give you if an option B which has got only positive effects to your body, which one would you like to choose?
Yes, we only positive.
The later one, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Yeah.
Thank you.
Could you please mention the sugar-free drink name? What sugar-free drink, Andy? There are no sugar-free drinks. Just don't add sugar into it. And so taking groundnut if soaked overnight, okay, it's good. So in case of which milk is advisable? Any milk you consume in not more than 200 ml per day is always good. Whether it is goat milk, whether it is almond milk, whether it is buffalo milk or cow milk, not consume more than 200 ml per day. Any good wheat flour or any other for chapati. See, generally what we eat is called sharbati atta. Okay, you can always go for kapli wheat atta, kapli atta, emmer wheat. They say emmer wheat. You can search for Amazon. You can definitely get them. If the morning walk is good or evening more beneficial. See, generally morning walk is more beneficial than evening walk because in the morning you get trees and trees leave oxygen into the atmosphere, and in the evening trees will take oxygen and release carbon dioxide. In the evening, if you don't have time in the morning, you have to do in the evening. There is no other chance or option for that. But if you get an opportunity to do it in the morning, please do it in the morning, which is more beneficial to your body. There is nothing for thyroid patients until and unless they have a goiter. So you don't need to worry about whether I need to eat cauliflower or cabbage or cruciferous vegetables. Meer bhaypadaల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. You can take millets, you can take everything. Groundnut chutney is okay to eat. And nowadays I find more complaints about eating groundnuts. please check the quality of groundnuts that you buy. Make sure they are organic. They are not fungicide sprayed or pesticide sprayed groundnuts, because they start giving you irritation and bloating in your body. We have got a lot of complaints about it. So make sure you're buying some organic ones.
What can I add to, reduce bloating after food? Especially morning, I take omelette and then 2 chapatis.
Hmm.
So in the omelette, I'm adding some vegetables also sometimes. But then still, whenever I take omelette or egg, I get bloating for some time. So any thing that I can add along with that.
Make sure you can take some chas, some buttermilk.
So egg
Maybe-
with egg with the curd will work, right?
Yes.
Usually that combination people,
Not, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. Okay, okay.
Yes, you can do cycling with the spin bike. It is okay. See, walking is the basic for everything. On top of walking, you can do any. Dr. Sirisha is giving you sessions, right, for D360 patients. She is giving you strength training, flexibility, and all. You can all mix and match about it. Is rava upma, rava idli, rice dosa good to eat? Not I can say it's not about good or bad. It's about the right combination with rava. And if you put more vegetables in rava upma, and if it is more wheat rava upma, that is much more better. And rava idli, yes, if you take idlis on top of it, you can something do like this. I'll show you some pictures, guys, for idli. Just a second. So this is just for representation. It's not to tell you about the quantity. So don't worry. Don't think that I'm showing you 10 idlis and then you should eat 10 idlis. I'm just trying to share my screen. Just a second. Are you able to see it?
Yep.
You can eat your idlis in this manner. So when you put idli batter onto the stove, on top of it you can grate carrots, and on top of it you can also grate some paneer on top of it. Add some nuts and seeds and make it look delicious and beautiful. Okay, I'll show you some more pictures of dosas also. So many people ask me, sir, can I make carrots into juices and then add into it? You can also do that.
So one more thing, we are hearing a lot about the paneer nowadays in the market, saying that is a lot of duplicate paneers or some custom-made paneers are available coming into the market and all. So generally, do you suggest any specific brands or the general
Sir, I'll
heritage
tell you
or
one thing.
anything?
So paneer making is very simple. You take half liter of milk. Okay, while boiling, you put 1 to 2 drops of lemon. Your paneer is done.
Okay,
If
it's
you
better
really,
to make it
if
at
you're
home.
really bothered about that, Amul paneer is absolutely fine. You don't need to worry about it. And any good brands, paneer is always good. You buy it from always branded stores, but not from outlets. And if you're very concerned about it, you can do one small test with it. Take some iodine solution, put 1 or 2 drops on top of paneer. If it is turning into blue, then it is not safe to consume. It is adulterated. You can do the same thing with the milk. Put iodine into the milk. If it is turning into blue, it is adulterated. Okay. Right. Next question.
One quick question, sir.
Yes.
So 1 hour yoga doing, and apart from that, do I need to walk?
Yes. See, yoga will just give you some core strength, but walking for a little bit more here and there will burn your more calories and gives you good strength as well for your legs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I have dark chocolate instead of coffee?
How much dark chocolate is it, sir? 75%?
Yeah, 75%, 90%, something like that.
Yeah.
Even
Anything above 75 is good.
90%. Above 75, you have to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And sweet corn as mid meal, is that fine?
Yes, you can have sweet corn. Yes, of course.
Sweet corn.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I need more questions. More questions. More doubts. Cashew is good. Yes. Weighing food before eating is good for weight loss. Obviously, if you're so concerned, you can always weigh your food and see how much food you're eating every day and whether it is increasing your weight or giving you weight loss. I'm taking Be Better diabetic tablets. Sir, I won't suggest any, I don't endorse any brands or something, because generally it's up to you. It's your choice whether you're taking Be Better diabetics or Capiva or anything. It's just an add-on to your meals, but make sure you're taking everything in more natural way, and less roasted and less deep fried foods.
Dr. Gautam,
Sometimes I get itching on the back. High chances in generally in cold seasons like winter and rainy seasons. If you if your sugars are high, definitely you'll have some itching on your body, and more sweets will increase the itching on your skin. So eat very less sweets during winter seasons and rainy seasons, especially in cold seasons. Yes, someone is asking me some question, please.
Sir, my question you didn't answer. I stopped taking metformin and eating overnight soaked fenugreek. Is it okay?
Uh, I didn't get your question. You stop taking metformin. That's very good. Then
And eating overnight soaked fenugreek in the morning.
okay. How are your HbA1? How is your HbA1c right now?
Yeah, uh, see, 4 months back it will be like 5.4. Recently, 2 months back it is increased.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
So why do you think it's increased?
th-
Any issues?
that is because previously I used to do walking and all. Because of some reasons I could not do for some months.
Yeah.
So because of that,
So
it might
please
be.
start redoing your exercises. You'll definitely see again sharp decline in your HbA1c. Never ever stop walking. Walk at least for half an hour every day, or post your meals, walk for at least 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
When to eat rice, lunch or in the dinner. It's always better in the lunch, sir, rather than dinner, because we'll be more proactively in the morning sessions than night sessions. So better advice is in the lunch.
Dr. Gautam, you have advised to take some smoothies for me, like carrot, beetroot,
Yes.
juice, and all.
Yes.
So I tried it twice, but however, I felt that my sugar levels had spiked a bit and then reduced.
Are you filtering it out or not filtering it out?
Filtering it out.
Don't filter it out and check your sugars.
Okay.
Is coconut good or is not good? I mean, coconut chutney in
Coconut
eating.
is good, sir. It's good fiber. It's good. You consume in moderation. It's always good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, one quick question, sir. So
Please.
along with millets dosa, so shall we take the peanut chutney or coconut chutney?
See, just now I said, like, nowadays peanuts are not much in better qualities. If you get some organic ones, check it. You can always have it. And better is always have other chutneys like coconut mango chutney. That's much better because it gets more vitamin C and more fiber in it, and which doesn't increase your sugars. And peanuts are some for some people it is irritative, and some gut intolerance has already started. So rather than that, you can use this dal, chana dal. That's much better. And in any tomato, coriander chutney, or uh, what do you say, bottle gourd chutney, sorry, rich gourd chutney is always
Uh,
good. Yeah.
okay. Thank you, sir.
So prefer these chutneys more because they carry less calories and then get more nutrition into it. Good fiber amount as well. Yeah.
One more question on the dates. Can we consume dates? In
Not
moderation?
on a day, sir. If your diabetes is under control and your HbA1c is under control, you can consume one date on a daily basis.
Okay.
Or if it is not a little bit controlled, if it is here and there, you can consume 3 to 4 times in a week, not more than that. And the right time to consume is either at 11 a.m. or 5 p.m.
Okay.
Someone says, as soon as I wake up, my fasting says 110, and in 1 hour, without consuming any food, the sugar spikes to 200. Why does this happen? That's a nice question, sir. Early in the morning, generally, we have 3 to 4 hormones which are called adrenaline, cortisol, and growth hormone. So these things flow into your body, they come into your blood, saying that Mr. Shiva is going to get up, get his brush, or he's going to get up and then take a bath. So we need to release some energy because brain knows what you do in the morning. So that's the reason these 3 hormones starts producing some more sugars into your blood. So that's the reason when you see your fasting to be more like normal, like 100 or 110 or something, but post 1 hour, it will be a little bit higher than that. From 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, this is a phenomena. And post breakfast, it depends upon what you eat on that day. So it depends whether you ate idli, whether you ate fulka, or whether you eat roti, whether you eat dosas. It depends upon that, whether you ate bread omelette or you did just had some cereals and milk. It depends upon that. So this is what is called as dawn phenomena. If your fasting is high and post lunch is normal, that phenomena is called dawn phenomena. And this dawn phenomena is obvious for many people, and you don't need to worry about it, and it will definitely come down once you lose weight.
To add on that, doctor, what I have observed is like sometimes. Sorry, two people speaking.
Please
Okay.
tell me.
Yeah, to add to it, sometimes what I have observed it after I have my breakfast, okay, after 1 or 2 hours, if I sleep, take a power nap of about like half an hour or 45 minutes, my sugar level decreases. And as soon
Mhm.
as I wake up, it spikes again.
So can you tell me the series of events that took place for this?
See, let's say morning, the same question. Morning when I woke up, my sugar levels were about like 110, 120.
Mhm.
Okay, so the moment I wake up, within 10 minutes, 50 will increase. I'll
Mhm.
go for a walk, come back. Okay, my sugar levels will be around like 180 or 200 sometimes.
Mhm.
Okay, so after that, I consume a little bit of water, at least half liter of water kind of thing. Okay, then after 15-20 minutes, maybe, I mean, after I woke up, after an hour or half, 1.5 hours, I'll have my breakfast.
Mhm.
After having my breakfast, when I check my sugar levels, it start decreasing a little bit from
Mhm.
200 to maybe it has gone to 150. Okay, the moment I have my breakfast, it will increase again. 15, 20 points or 30 points, it will increase. So
Mhm.
the moment after having breakfast, after half an hour or 45 minutes, if I take a small power nap, my sugar levels drastically decrease to 120 or maybe 100.
Yeah, maybe you're
Again,
stressed out and then you're relieving it out by sleeping, and that's the reason it is coming down.
so doing nothing will also
Yeah. See,
I'll-
sometimes when we do a lot of works in a day, take care of our family, do a job, bother about your kids and bother about your husband or bother about what XYZ factors. So your
yeah.
body is asking you to take rest, you take a nap, your sugar levels are decreasing, it is working for you. So do that, not an issue. That's a good thing.
Okay.
Because you've already taken your insulin or you're already taking your medication that is starting to take effect, and when you're relaxing it out, your stress hormones are coming down and then sugars are coming down.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I quite observed your CGMS data as well. We'll speak separately about it, and
Yeah,
definitely
sure.
when you visit me or when we can have a one-on-one session, I'll definitely tell you what's the interpretation.
Today I might come and see you.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, and next please. Can you take wheat or brown bread? Sometimes or completely avoid baked items. Sir, don't take brown bread. take a wholemeal bread or a whole wheat bread or a multi-grain bread. Brown bread is nothing but same thing as maida. How to cook curry? If we boil and then add oil. If we have to make tomato onion curry. So tomato onion curry is not a curry. Please don't repeat.
కొంచెం పెద్ద చేసి ముద్దైపో.
So tomato onion curry is not advisable. Please add some vegetable into it. Then you can add it. You would do it. See, even tomatoes, you can little bit boil it initially. Very less onions initially, and then let it boil for some time. Then after 50% of 75% of water is reduced, then you can put tempering, and then you can little bit fry in next 5-10 minutes. Not more than that. 5 minutes of fry is done for tomato onion curry. You can eat jaggery andi, but in limit portions. Yes, you can take this moringa curry and neem powder in the morning with water. It is absolutely fine, not an issue. You can also add some turmeric into that powder. It will definitely help you out. Yeah.
గౌతమి గారు,
Yeah.
You said 200 ml milk అన్నారు కదండి. So does it include the portion of the curd taken along with the milk? అంటే
No, 200 milk, 200 ml is just for milk. Curd you can take
Milk.
another 200 extra.
Unlimited. Okay, 200 extra.
Yeah.
One more thing, last time మీరు చెప్పారు కదా Down syndrome అన్నారు కదా. How can you, like you said, it will slowly decrease, and the last point I could not get it. ఒకసారి రిపీట్ చేయగలరా? You said need not worry about it.
Isn't it dawn
అది
phenomenon? See, dawn phenomenon
phenomenon.
is dawn which happens in the morning. అంటే పొద్దున మనం లేచినప్పుడు మన శరీరంలో జరిగే phenomena. So
Yes,
morning
yes, that's
3 o'clock నుంచి-
fasting sugars are higher. Yeah.
Yes. So 3 to 9 o'clock, generally our fasting sugar levels will be high generally. This might be the reason because of we have such hormones in our body. Our hormones ఏం చేస్తాయంటే sometimes they overreact and then send some more signals to your liver and then make your liver produce more sugars into your blood. అందుకని మజిల్ లోంచి లివర్ లోంచి ఇంకొంచెం షుగర్స్ రిలీజ్ అవుతాయి. ప్లస్ ఆల్రెడీ దేర్ ఆర్ షుగర్స్ ఇన్ యువర్ బ్లడ్. సో దట్ ప్లస్ దిస్ విల్ ఇంక్రీజ్ యువర్ ఫాస్టింగ్ షుగర్ లెవెల్స్. జనరలీ తిన్న తర్వాత వెన్ వీ ఈట్, ఇట్ డిపెండ్స్ అపాన్ వాట్ వీ ఎయిట్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇడ్లీ తిన్న రోజు ఒకలా ఉంటుంది, దోశ తిన్న రోజు ఒకలా ఉంటుంది. సో దట్స్ ద మేజర్ డిఫరెన్స్. సో హౌ డు వీ రెడ్యూస్ ఇట్ ఆఫ్? అండ్ ఫర్ సమ్ పీపుల్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ద బాడీ ఈస్ బీన్ అడ్జస్టెడ్ ఫ్రమ్ మెనీ ఇయర్స్. ఒక 10 years పైన పడ్డ వాళ్ళ డయాబెటీస్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి బాడీ అలవాటు పడిపోయింది. అంతకన్నా షుగర్స్ డౌన్ అయితే కనుక మీకు హైపోగ్లైసిమియా వస్తుందని బాడీకి తెలుసు. కాబట్టి బాడీ కూడా ఈస్ ట్యూన్డ్ ఇన్ సచ్ అ వే దట్ యువర్ షుగర్స్ ఆర్ లిటిల్ బిట్ మోర్ దెన్ 100. For some people 140 is pretty normal. Anything above 140 is a little bit here and there high for anyone. But yes, that is what we are trying to reduce through few techniques like taking green smoothie in the evening around 4 to 5 o'clock, doing Anulom Vilom before sleep, climbing stairs, anti-gravitational exercises. These are the things to be done to make sure that your fasting is reduced. Yeah. Yes, you can eat white rice once in a week and you can take it in the lunch. Yes, adding pinch of turmeric is absolutely fine in the moringa powder that we discussed about. How to cook curry if you boil in it. Yeah, this is a rest. Can we take it? You can go for running instead of walking, and you can definitely do running, jogging, walking, whichever you like. Fruits like peaches, pears, and plums are okay. Yes. Always add some vegetables to it when you eat a fruit. Coconut water is good. Yes. Yeah. Anything else? In breakfast, only millets or rice flour dosa. You can mix both or you can use any one a day. So generally we don't advise to take alcohol, but if you're asking me to limit, yes, it's a limit in a week. So it is not about taking weekly ones, because weekly ones, if you're taking, you're already addicted to it, it means. So you need to work on your alcohol intake. So there is nothing like weekly once or weekly twice. Weekly once or twice is also addiction. How about oregano? Oregano is good. You can add on top of your parathas, your chapatis, your dosas, or your idlis. You can definitely, yeah.
What about the sugarcane juice? Some people say it's a natural, so it is good to consume. But,
Yeah, that's a good tricky question.
Yeah.
Sugarcane juice has, of course, low to medium glycemic index. What it increases is your weight. It might not increase your sugars, but it will definitely increase your weight if you take it on a daily basis. Sometimes in a week is fine. Once or twice in a week is absolutely fine, not an issue.
Okay. Okay.
There is nothing called right time to consume milk. Generally, the best time to consume milk is before sleep or in the morning. You can eat grapes, you can eat single polished rice, but make sure it is low glycemic index rice instead of brown rice. Instead of brown rice, I don't advise you to take single polished rice. I advise you to take non polished rice. There are no brands that I know, sir. Um, you can use any online, you can search many. How about basmati rice? Whenever I eat biryani, my sugar levels won't rise, even if I eat in double quantity. So God has gifted you nice tummy, sir. So your sugars are not increasing, then it's absolutely fine. You can consume. Yes, coconut water is good for diabetic people. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else? Okay. So that's it for today's guys. Thank you so much for to maintain the decorum of the meet. I love you guys always. And I hope today's session is fruitful and helpful to you. I've released a lot of people's doubts. And in the next session, we will discuss about some more meal portions and some more topics about how can I maintain my sugar levels or how can I bring down the high sugars by doing certain things. We'll discuss more about tips and tricks, how you can reduce your sugars, especially when you eat meals. Thank you so much.